Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again to the brand new video, and as I speculated earlier today, yes, we have nerfs live today. Patch 22.02 has been announced and should be live basically as soon as you see this video. We've got nerfs, we've got some buffs, we got a lot of crazy stuff to go over, so let's go over it, well, right now and give my opinion on it. Is it enough? Am I happy with the changes? There's a lot. I said we need a major patch. I felt like we need a major patch, and well, it seems like, well, they kind of agree. So first we have Celestial Alignment. One of the cards I had hoped for, had suggested it's going to 8 instead of being 7. I really hoped it would go to 9. I feel like 8, like it slows it down. You know, it's significant. It's a change. But I felt like 9 would be the way to go to like completely kill the card, and I feel like this card needs to die a death. But well, it's going to 8, and we all know how like fringe the card can be for a druid to play it to not die and all of that. But again, I feel like it's kind of a risk where it's not a big enough change that it's going to really create, you know, help avoid that issue with the card. But regardless, it's going to 8. It's a card I definitely like to see getting nerfed, and will hopefully, you know, hopefully it'll slow it down a good amount, but I would have loved to see it be more. Next is a card that surprises me that gets nerfed here. It's a really good card. I did not think it would happen, but as Alliance Bannerman going from a 3 mana 2/2 to a 3 mana 2/1, I have almost no idea what the point of this nerf is. Honestly, like this card's insane, and I don't see going from a 2/2 to a 2/1 to do anything. I really don't. I guess the card's more vulnerable, but you're still got the cycle going, the hand buff, all of that. It just seems like, I don't know, this seems like free dust for people if they have extra copies, but overall this card's still auto-include in like every Paladin deck. It's still ridiculously good. They just feel like it's going to tone down the power of the card. I don't know. This just feels like they want to nerf Paladin, but this really doesn't do anything. It's really one of those odd nerfs that I just don't get it. If I was going to hit Paladin, it's just, you make it 4 mana or something, but taking 1 health off of it, I don't know, seems really weird. I don't see this doing much of anything. It's a peculiar nerf. However, we do have a nerf that, again, I don't think is quite enough, and I knew this was going to happen. Octobot is going from 2 to 3 mana. I feel like, yeah, we're nerfing the card, right? We're nerfing the card, but my goodness, it's still going to be way too good. This card is insane at 2. It's going to be like, you know, Rune Mithril Rod going from to 4. It's going to be too good. I'm glad they're nerfing it. Octobot has pissed me off for a long time. It's a problem, but at 3 mana, I feel like, again, it's going to be like auto-include in like every rogue deck still. But we'll see if it slows it down. Maybe I'm wrong. I said this before my predictions that they probably would go to 3 and it wouldn't be enough, but I hope I'm wrong. But I feel like it's just still going to be too cheap and too efficient. Next, we have Snowfall Guardian. It's going to 6. This is one I predicted as well. Pretty obvious. The card's really, really freaking good at 5. And at 6, it's still going to be really, really freaking good. You still going to put this in like every shaman deck. It's still going to go with the macaw parrot and all that. It seems insane at 5. It still seems really good at 6. This is just going to be like a Battle Master type of card where you're like, wow, this costs 5 for some reason. It's still auto-include at 6, right? Like, it just tones this, it slows it down a little bit, but honestly, another card where it's like, it just gives board decks a tiny bit of breathing room before you get locked out, but still, like, mid-range just gets crushed by this card. Yeah, we'll see. This card's still insane. This card is absolutely nuts at 6, but it's an adjustment that I figured would happen, and yeah, it's definitely, I think I'm okay with it. I even said in my predictions I probably wouldn't nerf it yet, but yeah, they haven't. So here we go. Warlock finally getting hit. There's a couple Warlock nerfs. We've touched on the Nether Theme. I mentioned this is one that they could hit. I didn't think they would, but it goes from 2 damage heal 4 to heal 3. So it takes the healing down by 1. That's significant. Like I said, Warlock's healing is just too good, and this dials it back by 1. It's kind of like the old Dark Pact change that went from 4 health to 8 health. I think I'm fine with this. Warlock shouldn't be healing as well as they are, but it's still good healing. It's 1 mana to heal 3. It's still like Drain Soul for 1 mana or 0 mana with the Rune Mithril Rod. But yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the change. I'm surprised. I didn't think this card would get hit, but I'm okay with it. But the other card that absolutely had to get hit, and again got nerfed, this was originally 3 mana, remember? Rune Mithril Rod is now 5, from 3 to 4 to 5. It's like Flesh Giant all over again. And yeah, this card had to change. I kind of would have liked to see 1 durability at 4, but at 5, it's pretty suicidal now. It's going to be very risky to play 5 mana, do nothing. Your healing is worth with Touch of the Netherzeme, and you know, if you get oozed or vipered, it's even more crippling than ever. And that card's still probably going to see play with weapons still probably being, you know, a thing, the Paladin hero card and all of that. So real, you know, I'm glad this change is happening. This card just is obscene. And at 5, I hope it's dead. I hope. And yeah, glad to see Warlock get hit. Of course, we're not seeing the quest. Predicted that. They are obsessed with that quest, and it's still going to dominate with Quest Hand Warlock. It's still going to lock out control, and it's still going to piss me off. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to realize the Demon Seed is a mistake, but they still are on that mission that, no, we're not going to touch the Demon Seed. Next, we have Bloodsail Deckhand, going back to a 2-1. Every time someone plays this card in any format, I'm like, why is this a 2-2? Well, it's no longer a 2-1 or 2-2. It's back to a 2-1. This card was always obscenely good as a 2-1. It's back to a 2-1. This is fine. This is great. Pirate Warrior needed to get nerfed. I would have liked to see the quests get nerfed, but again, they are obsessed with these quests. They will refuse. They seem to refuse to admit any mistake with these quests. Like, it's really hard for them to, like, you gotta pull teeth. And again, we're not seeing quest nerfs, but at least this card's getting nerfed or reverted back to what it was, and that is a good change. Iron Deep Trog, hey, look at that. We got the Saronite Chain Gang treatment. Called that one pretty easily, pretty much right away. I've actually felt this card was fine. I didn't think it needed a nerf, but yes, it's no longer going to get a copy. You get another one, so it'll be another 1-2. Pretty much kills the card, in my opinion. It's just a, you know, it's a bad Gibberling kind of against a quest deck. It's just not going to be worth playing, and kind of makes me sad. I liked it as the counter to these spell decks that I don't think are going to get bad enough, honestly, with these changes, and it was one of the best answers to that. Moar, though, goes from 3 mana 2/4 or 2 mana 2/4 to 3 mana 2/5. Another card I have thrown out there that can be changed. This hits OTK Demon Hunter. This hits all the Warlock decks. So Warlock gets nerfed like 3 times. It's like we're just want to make the class unplayable. We're gonna hit everything but the Demon Seed, right? Like, why not nerf the Demon Seed? Anyways, yeah, good change. Card's been too flexible for too long, and again, it nerfs OTK Demon Hunter, which is problematic. Again, they don't want to nerf the quest. They will not. It's just insane. Like, come on, guys, come on. We're gonna nerf every card around these quests forever and ever. Like, it's a bit silly, but yeah, Moar gets hit. Good change for those decks, but again, a bit silly. They're also buffing Tavish Hero Power for Hunter. It should have always been 2, and now it's 2. But that's good. It's no longer 3. Parrot now goes to a 6 mana. So, you know, big spell mage can cheat out stuff a bit quicker. That's very powerful. Big spell mage, look out, because look at this. We also have Dawn Grasper going to 7. Incredibly powerful. Dawn Grasper is now a force to be reckoned with, honestly, with Parrot at 6. Dawn Grasper at 7. Huge changes. These are absolutely huge. Mage has a shot, as well as Wildfire going is basically being reworked so that it works with Dawn Grasp now. So that's all the changes. Mage looks great, except for OTK Mage stays the same with Mizaki. No support for Wild whatsoever. Doesn't look like anything is happening there. Obama Lieutenant no longer an arena. There's a couple of Battlegrounds things here, but overall the nerfs I like, except they're not nerfing the the quest still, and it's getting painfully obvious they're continuing to nerf around it rather than address the issues with it. But the buffs are good for mage. I'm still worried about OTK mage. I'm still worried about quest warlock. Pirate warrior wild gets 0 support again, which is kind of garbage because like nothing changes. We have odd pirate warrior or odd quest hunter, pirate warrior and mage and all that still going to be hugely problematic. And I don't know, maybe that changes in a patch or so. So a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of major changes, but overall they're tiptoeing around quests. Wild gets no love, and I'm still worried that the Demon Seed, like, I don't know. I wish they hit the quest. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.